What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about PVCs and anxiety. Is it serious? What are some treatments? And what are the causes that causes a premature ventricular contraction? Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So before I get into the video, guys, you need to subscribe to this channel if you love mental health awareness content, anything like that, panic attacks, depression, anxiety. If you suffer with any of it, you're going to love this content. I give tips, tricks, resources, so many things that can help you fight your battle with whatever you're fighting in your head. I do want to clarify that I'm not a doctor and I'm not a therapist of any kind, so if you want the proper diagnosis of your own self, I suggest that you go to one and they'll rule out any diseases before they diagnose you with anxiety. So the other day I'm just sitting there watching TV, and guess what happens? So that right there was my heartbeat. It was actually a thud. It was like a misbeat. I felt something empty, like an empty feeling. It took my breath away. And then boom, it hit really hard. And I was like, what the hell was that? Now, I'm just kidding. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't know what it was. I've been checked out for this multiple times, and this was actually a PVC or a PAC. I didn't have an EKG on me at the time to get the correct diagnosis, but it could have been a PVC, it could have been a PAC, it could have been a flutter, a skip, a misbeat. But this thing felt powerful. I see that a lot of people struggle with these atopic beats, with these flutters, with these thuds, with these skipped beats. And they're really nothing to worry about if you've been checked out by your doctor. But I understand how they can be debilitating. And some people actually that get these will have every other beat be a PVC or a palpitation of some kind. In some people, it's every other second beat or third beat, and it just keeps going on from there. So if you are having these atopic beats frequently, I suggest that you talk to your doctor. They'll figure out what to do. Sometimes you'll get a 24, 48-hour Holter monitor. They'll run maybe a baseline EKG, echocardiogram. If everything's normal on your base EKG, that's very reassuring that nothing electrical is going on with the heart and you're not really in immediate danger. But the point with the Holter monitor is that they want to capture these palpitations while they're going on. Some you just hit a button and it plays back the 15 minutes of all the episodes. And some will just record live. But if the doctor does diagnose you with having PVCs, they're going to take a good look at your heart, make sure your heart's healthy. A normal heart can cope with a lot of PVCs, a normal healthy heart. If you have a weak heart, and you have heart failure and stuff like that, that's when it gets to, be a problem. But if you have a structurally normal heart and you have a good, what's it called? Ejection fraction. If you have a good ejection fraction, that's very reassuring to know, hey, I have a normal, healthy heart, and I'm having these, but my heart can totally cope with this. It's just a very good piece of information to know if your heart's structurally normal, if it's beating okay. And the hard part is just trusting your doctor. I know these things, when that thud happens, it's very scary. It's a very scary thing. But when you trust your doctor and they tell you that you're okay, you gotta believe it. It's my anxiety. It's causing me to overthink about these things. I know that everybody's different. These are my personal experiences of what causes or what tends to trigger PVCs a lot more. When I'm bloated, after I get done eating a big meal, a big carb heavy meal, I'll tend to get PVCs or bending over or something like that. It's really lacking sleep, or after I just drank caffeine. Those are very big, and they play a big role. Those tend to trigger a lot of flutters, skips, thuds, and stuff like that. I've been trying to eat better. I've been trying to get out, exercise a little bit more, and actually I started taking magnesium. Magnesium has helped me personally, and it significantly reduced the amount of PVCs or PACs, whatever I was having, by a lot. So maybe talk to your doctor about getting on magnesium, like a supplement or something. Don't mess with potassium. Potassium can be overkill. Talk to your doctor before you make any supplements or add any supplements to your diet or whatsoever like that. But I hope this video reassured you that if you have PVCs but you talk to your doctor and they told you that you're good, they're benign, they're nothing to worry about, that they're truly nothing to worry about. You have a structurally normal heart, your heart can cope with these. Always talk to your doctor. They might feel like you're about to die, they might take your breath away. You might feel them when you're laying down at night. I promise, if you've been checked out, you're good. There's no need to worry about your PVCs anymore. I appreciate everybody watching this video. Hope you actually learned something. I know this is just coming from not a doctor, not a cardiologist. This is coming from a personal experience, but I just want to reassure you, let you know that you're okay. If you do struggle with PVCs, let me know in the comments. I try to get to the comments and talk about your experience. If you've ever been on a Holter monitor, if you ever had these awful PVC feelings, they're terrible. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys.